The Spirit of Africa trophy is known as the toughest 4x4 challenge in Africa and was started by motorsport legend Sarel van der Merwe with the view of providing the average driver with an opportunity to test their off-road driving ability in a competitive environment.
It's a very competent vehicle, you know, but I hope I can trust all the drivers as well.
2023 marks 18 years since the competition's inception, and this year the Spirit of Africa has partnered with the Nissan Navara.
So with the new partnership with Nissan, it's a great way to test the capabilities of the vehicle, to really test its mettle.
It was time for us to change, to give us new blood, and the contestants like to see and try out a different vehicle. Nissan was our first choice. It's a robust vehicle. Up to date over here, we're very, very satisfied with it.
Drivers from all over the country have travelled to the geographical heart of Southern Africa to experience the thrill of the Spirit of Africa trophy in a series of off-road courses designed by Sarel van der Merwe.
I did a Spirit 2 years ago, and I enjoyed it a lot. It's adrenaline rush for the day. It's definitely worth the while.
I wanted to be in the Spirit of Africa. It's my first time, and I think it's going to be the first time of many times.
The South African leg of the Spirit of Africa trophy is divided into 2 competition rounds, the eliminations and the finals. Only the toughest top 20 teams with the highest scores from the elimination rounds will be invited to compete in the finals, where the title and overall champion of the Spirit of Africa trophy will be fiercely contended. The vehicle can handle the terrain, but are the drivers ready?
We're currently running the elimination rounds, and this is to determine the top 20, the cream of the crop. Those drivers will go through to a final, so it's a big work up to it to select the best drivers that can possibly go forward. We will then go to a final where Sarel gives them a more challenging event over there, and that will eventually determine who the current South African amateur champion 4x4 is. We have 2 types of races, one being the speed events, and then secondly the technical events. Speed events, there's an ideal time set by Sarel, and they've got to become as close to it as possible. If they attain that same ideal time, they will get 100 points. Then obviously there are penalties for hitting poles. Technical is very different. Each team is awarded 100 points to start off with, and in order for them to maintain that 100 points, they will try and avoid white poles. If they hit a white pole, they'll get 10 points deducted. If they hit a white pole with a red flag, it's 30 points, and if they reverse during a technical stage, it's 20 points. Then we have what we call a window period. The window period is a 5-second opening where they must pass their front wheels through the checkered flags in that window period.
With 14 different obstacles, the Spirit of Africa is the ultimate test drive. It is about adrenaline, speed, and experiencing the great outdoors.
I think it's going well today. I hope so. Hope for the best. But everything is nice. At this stage, I'm confident. I think it was a good round. Some difficult corners, but it's nice. The vehicle is handling quite nice.
The tactical part of the day was very difficult. Sarel said it's one of the toughest he's built. The rest of the field was really good, challenging, but manageable. I'm really enjoying. Derenbosch is nice, and we had a lovely day.
The poles are too narrow to get through, so it's difficult.
With the sun setting on the first day of the competition, the drivers retire to the hall to get their results, and the drivers with the best scores will be in the running to compete in the final.
It took me 3 years to make it, and I enjoyed the whole journey a lot. But gladly I can be back next year to try again. And I think the Navara is going to take it up a step.